Well, now that that's working, I bet we can go check the bathroom again.
The plug is missing. The water's going to drain right out again.
Alright.
A bathtub filled with bubbles.
I want the cork. Why we're doing this, I have no idea.
It even reasonably fits into the drain. That should stop the water from draining.
Why are we doing this?
Yay! The tub is full. Woohoo!
Okay. What's the point of that?
Where am I supposed to put this? Too bad, actually. It was just about to get nice and warm. Without an elevator? I really don't feel like jumping into precipices today for a change. Maybe tomorrow.
Go in. Oh yeah, we had to make it freeze so we can climb on it or something? I don't know.
The water has frozen over pretty quickly. I hope that the ice will hold me. The camera has been screwed on tight, but at least I could remove the strap. The video cassette from the surveillance camera in the bathroom.
Let's go watch it.
Oh, there is something else on the tape. A remainder of another recording. Looks like the room right next door. This Nicole Charleroi is having a discussion with a really elegantly dressed guy. Unfortunately, his back is to the camera. But I could swear that it's... What's going on down there?
God knows.
I heard we are ready.
Oh noes.
Yes, apart from a few small details, everything is ready. Thanks to the artifact, we were able to quickly bring the radiation fields to the desired level.
So I was right.
About the artifact?
About you, Professor Charleroi. Your team has truly done magnificent work. And Sergei, Oleg, you also deserve a lot
He's
of
gonna
praise.
kill them.
Thank you. It was an honor for us.
But enough self-congratulations. We still have a lot to do. Mankind is waiting for us to relieve them from a few decisions.
Massimo Gartuzzo? If he's involved in this, it must be a really big thing. And if he goes to the ends of the world just for this, then I'd rather not dwell on how big this thing is. Realistically, there are only two possibilities. Either I make sure there is a super big noise, or I die clandestinely, quietly, and unnoticed. And since I definitely do not feel like dying, I should think of something that makes a huge kaboom. Only I probably won't be able to do much by myself. I need help, and I need it fast.
Call Max! Oh wait, we can't. Let's look at our diary. Ah, that's not the diary. That's the diary. The line appears. Somewhere out in the cold. The suspicion is confirmed. Massimo Gartuzzo, the tycoon and billionaire, is actually the man behind the curtain. One thing is clear: something really big is going on. But what? The video shows the Nicole entering the code 2513. Okay. Got the code.
2, 5,
I really wish she would.
1,
3.
3. Done it. I wonder what is waiting for me in that room.
Like they
over
don't
there.
hear all this. There's only like 4 people in this building. Okie dokie.
There is something in the close vicinity of the research station. Most likely an airplane. Maybe they can come and get me out of here. I just have to get their attention somehow.
Okay.
I think I'll take a couple with me. And probably the matches too. All of the equipment looks to be completely out of date. They obviously only invested in stuff that was absolutely necessary. Equipment for measuring and analysis. What exactly can one do with it? I haven't got the faintest idea.
Okay.
Flares. I assume that they are used to mark the landing spot for helicopters and airplanes.
Okay, let's go outside.
Matches burn well, but the fuse doesn't. It probably got wet at some point in time.
Then we need some water. Earl.
Hopefully the fuses will work again if I pour the whale oil over them.
Is that Max and like the good guys? Max!
typical statement from a man.
They aren't our enemies. They want to help us.
I've had my fill lately of people who allegedly want to help me.
Yeah, I know. I'm really sorry about Oleg.
How did you know?
Later. These men have brought me here to...
So you are in cahoots with them. They're the same guys who were seen in the museum by the janitor and the little girl when my father was kidnapped, right?
Yes, and the sect did actually kidnap your father. But for his own protection. Don't worry. He's fine.
For his protection? From people like you? You played me for a sucker and were working with these guys the entire time.
No, when I got back from Ireland, the sect also kidnapped me. Then they explained how everything fits together. I'd never seen these guys before that. You have to believe me.
Do I?
During his investigation into the Tunguska catastrophe, your father stumbled onto something that has to be kept secret at all costs. The sect has done everything it can to make sure this secret doesn't fall into the wrong hands.
And what is that?
The people believe that they're the offspring of aliens from outer space.
Oh, God.
And the Tunguska catastrophe was caused by a nuclear-powered interstellar station. They crashed while trying to rescue its last living survivors.
This is ridiculous.
Bullshit.
Damn right.
Don't tell me you believe that.
I don't know
Yeah,
why I should
Nina.
believe anymore. Do you remember your encounter with the sect?
In Tunguska? Yes. It was pretty weird.
The fact is that in the summer of 1908, an unidentified object was annihilated in a detonation as powerful as a modern hydrogen bomb, but they found no crater and no remains. Then these strange fragments appeared years later. Your father examined them and discovered that they were made from materials that didn't come from Earth, but were processed.
The Kalenkov report?
Exactly. Then the military got a hold of the material, and your father was prohibited from doing any more research. When he and Manuel Perez took off again for the Tunguska region, Perez accidentally became a victim of an experiment that the military was conducting with the extraterrestrial object.
Ah.
Your father realizes how dangerous the material is, but he continues to do research despite, or maybe because of it, until he comes across evidence of the Zopa, whose abandoned caves he discovers in China. There he discovers artifacts that consist of the same extraterrestrial material as the fragments from the Tunguska region. A strange connection, don't
They
you
were
think?
hiding out in the
And one of
Himalayas.
the artifacts is here now, delivered personally by Nina Kalenkov.
The station belongs to a man named Massimo Gattuso. Have you ever heard his name
Yep.
before?
Billionaire, divorced 3 times, devastatingly handsome. You can ask him for an autograph in a second.
What?
He's here. I saw him below in the station.
Hopefully we aren't too late. He bought shares in all the telecommunication companies through middlemen and will soon control the entire mobile network.
Dun dun dun.
So what? Are you afraid that the prices per minute will go up?
Be serious for a
She's
second.
pissed.
Don't you have any idea what they're planning here? Think about Perez's accident, the psychiatric clinic in Cuba, the French female scientist, and the Russians' animal experiments.
Give me a hint.
They are working on a technology that will manipulate thoughts.
Oh, come on. First you come to me with these aliens. And now this.
Aliens.
It sounds inconceivable, I know. But research into this technology is nothing new. As far as I know, no one has been successful yet. But with this extraterrestrial material, do you think that Massimo Gattuso will go to so much trouble if the artifact was merely of value archaeologically?
Probably not.
The sect believes that he is about to implement this technology, and you can imagine what will happen then.
So, do you trust these people?
More than I trust this Gattuso.
And what are you planning to do?
The sect will take care of detonating the transmitter, and we have to find a way to disrupt the experiment itself. Are you familiar with the layout in there? Is there maybe a control room or something like that?
Sure. Follow me and try to be inconspicuous.
Yes, sir. Oh, before I forget, I found your cell phone in the caves in China. I thought you'd probably need it, in case you want to call me after all this is finished.
I know your number by heart.